What's up everyone, Big D here. It is time to review Agent Carter, Season 1, Episode 4, titled The Blitzkrieg Button, man. This is, we took a week off of Agent Carter, we're back now, let's get back into the mood, the swings of the 40s, 50s, 60s, man, of Agent Carter. I believe it's the 40s around that time. This is a spoiler review. If you've not seen the episode, go to abc.com/Agent Carter, watch the full episode there. Also, new promo for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has come out. It looks very sexy. Go check that out on YouTube somewhere. Anyway, let's get started, man. First off, again, it should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, pros and cons, give you my final score at the end. Thanks so much again for joining me. And yeah, let's do it. Peggy meets Howard, man. I mean, obviously she knows Howard Stark, but Howard's back. Mr. Dominic Cooper is back in the game. The cops that Peggy, SSR, they have the magic typewriter from episode 1 and 2. It's back in their hands, and Howard is getting some, man, of course, because he has to stay with Peggy for a while, and of course men can't be inside that apartment or lounge, whatever Peggy's at, and literally he's just getting some, he's getting kissed and everything, and I love it. It's funny. He has his camera pin, and let's just say he uses it a lot for some stuff, man. So I love when Peggy gets changed, she closes the bathroom and he's like, you could have the door open. I thought we were friends. I love that. Use that on actually somebody. So Susan, which is Daniel, I don't know why they call him Susan, I don't know if that's actually his name, but Daniel, he's trying to get fingerprints and he gets a witness from what happened obviously 2 weeks ago in the episode 3. This guy named Mink, it's either Ming or Mink. He kills these two guys with an awesome, it's kind of like I'm not a gun expert, but like, the mini railgun, like do, but it's more like a pistol and it has that type of 6-round thing, and it's really cool. I don't know how to explain it. I look dumb saying it, but yeah, it has like a mini railgun pistol, and Howard and Peggy are looking at these photos, and there's 10 photos of women, so let's just say, hey Howard. Anyway, I just have to write this in. All the girls that Peggy hangs out with, like, they have, like, in their purses, like, a cup of gravy, like, that could fit in there. So I was like, lol, that's funny, man. So, the Blitzkrieg is basically an EMP, and Thompson got the witness to talk because, he did the burger trick, and this is good scotch, that type of thing. So, the chief talks to this Nazi guy in Germany about the Battle of Finau, and he gives him cyanide. We find out that the Blitzkrieg is not an EMP. It has Steve Rogers' blood, and Dot, which is Peggy's next door neighbor, kills Mink. That was a big, that's a big WTF moment right there. We knew, everyone speculated Dot's an evil person. She's probably an assassin. That's not what got me. The thing is, Mink died that easy. This whole episode, he's like, I will get Agent Carter. Get Peggy. Who is this Peggy? Let me go get them. And then it's just like, little lady, you want to get back into your room right now? Broke. Well, that was it. So she ends up getting the gun, by the way. There's a Stan Lee cameo, man. Stan the man, the god himself. He is in there, and he's like, talks to Howard Stark, and he's like, can I get the sports section? Thank you. And that's it, man. If I was Dominic Cooper, I'd be like, why, yes, sir. Here you go. I have many questions for you. Yeah. Anyway, the typewriter starts typing at the end, and the chief looks at it, and the X-File music plays, and Scully and Mulder. I forget. It's been a long time since the X-Files. Bring it back. Scully and Mulder, they both come in, and it's crossover. It's literally a crossover. It says right there, Scully and... No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's how it ends, man. So overall, what did I think about this episode of Agent Carter? The Blitzkrieg Button, man. Did it beat the Flash tonight? Well, let's talk about it. I'm going to start off with my cons first. The only thing that really bothers me in this episode, per se, is that it's more noticeable in the background. And I know there's a lot of computer-generated stuff in here. And I'm not saying it's total CGI everything. No. It's a lot of set pieces, man. A lot of money to make a 40s, 50s era, man. It's not simple. You just can't go to your backyard and be like, I'm going to make a 40s TV show back here. Not going to happen. So there's a lot of blurriness in the. There's a lot of blurry, and it's really like, I don't know why, it just bothers me for some reason, and I'm like, it takes me out of the moment. Mink, that whole set with Mink, it was a waste of time. It really didn't lead anywhere except just to tell us that Bet is actually a badass. That's it. And it's a little bit slow. About 20% of it was slow. You know, not boring. Well, there was a couple boring scenes towards the beginning. That whole beginning scene with Peggy hiding in the shadows and everything, it was cool. I get it, but it took too long. It just took like, it took like 6 minutes just to introduce her, man. It's too long. But that was my cons, man. The pros. First off, we have Howard Stark back. That's great. Dominic Cooper, anytime, please come back in, man. The humor in this episode was freaking funny. Of course, Howard Stark always brings humor. Thompson brought a little humor, just a little chuckle, a little Mad Men chuckle up in there. He brought that. The action in this episode, it's not, we've seen better action in the series, but for what we had, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I like the fighting sequences, and I do like Betty breaking a neck. The cameo, man. Stan Lee's cameo, man. That's a price of admission right there, just for the 7-8 seconds he's on screen. You have my money, man. Mink's gun, just congratulations, Marvel. Bring that into the movies. The Winter Soldier should have it. It'd really be really cool. And the technology, the Blitzkrieg Button. What am I doing? I'm stuttering. The Blitzkrieg, the button, all that. Like, you think it's like a real EMP, and then it's actually, a bunch of Darth Vader voice and everything, man. I like that. The technology's really cool. Also, the interrogations with Thompson and everything, I really did enjoy that, and I was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. They're gonna be bought in. Okay, I saw them. So that's really cool. And the Steve Rogers reference, always good to see a little Cap America up in there. So overall, I'm gonna give this episode a A-, secondarily a solid B. Most likely an 8.10 out of 10 would be a third rating, because it's not a great episode, it's just good. It was worth the wait. It had good action, it had good storytelling, and it's glad Howard Stark is back for this episode. And next week, Howling Commandos will be back, so I'll see you then. Thank you guys so much. Comment down below, let me know what was your favorite part about tonight's episode. As always, hit that like button, share to the world, and I will see you next week for the Iron Ceiling. Yeah. The Iron Ceiling. Can I come up with episode names, please? May Spock be with you always. Just did a Fantastic Four trailer reaction, and also I reviewed The Flash, Parks and Recreation, and Supernatural review coming tomorrow. Justified is up next. Yeah.